This goes out to all the hard heads. You need to wake up. Gotta let them know. The real shit right here. Take this to the brain and the heart. Yo, you got a job you love, stick with it. You see someone you like, you better get with it. Got a dream in life, please stick with it. Remember to yourself, stay committed. Yo, you got a job you love, stick with it. See someone you like, you better get with it. Got a dream in life, please stick with it. Remember to yourself, stay committed. Hey yo, I'm nice, shamming my MV vice, grip the mic, fast life, riding the 50 flashlight type to make you lose your eyesight. Change your vision from 20/20 to 80/80. Can't even see that I passed with your lady. Testifying and staring, cause Brian tried lying and saying that I was the cause of somebody almost dying. Shots were flying, and yes, we considered a witness. Never forget this, placed on me well shitless. Got every right to get pissed, but just remember this shit. If it weren't for you, Killer B wouldn't have did this. And I ain't facing charges for somebody that's retarded. Should've departed the party soon as the confrontation started. But no, I stuck around and I found the people that I rode with would eventually be placed underground. 6 feet, and then they how I'm trying to see me. You're any of my real peeps, be wiser in the streets. Peace, a lesson learned, another Smith and Wesson burned by your firearm fanatic. The violence he still yearns, fuck that. Most cats in rap glorify the gas. Don't know what but you influencing these kids how to act. And most of the time, I ain't even hearing them rhymes. Keep it real and you will find that hip hop is in the mind. Do I know the meaning of real? The answer's yes. And if you wanna know the new shit, ask KRS. My mom says that everything happens for a reason, and throughout your life everything changes like seasons. Be true to yourself and follow your dreams. There are many roles in life, play your part by any means. See, I provide products for the hip-hop fiends. Put my mind to work, don't let it sag like my jeans. It seems there's a lot of violence amongst teens. Game-related incidents on channel 13. Does it take handcuffs for you to wake up? Now you got 15 years you need to make up.
Hey, listen, as you get in here, please hit that share button, that like button.
Stick with it. You see someone you like, you better get with it. Got a dream in life, please stick with it. Remember to yourself, stay committed. Damn right. Yo,
hey,
job you love, stick with it.
Let's go.
You better get with it.
Hit that button.
Remember to yourself, stay committed. Spent 4 years since I went robbing with peers.
Listen, if you can hear me clearly, please hit the like button. Let me know so we can get started. Boy, it's been crazy on this Facebook here lately. Well, we're gonna keep it going because
my dirty hands in my mom's purse.
Strong.
Son, now I know that hurts. Mom's yelling, when's the madness gonna stop?
Strong allegations.
That shit at the pawn shop. I showed no respect.
Being launched out there on the social medias. And
so we started breaking into cars for the fuck of it. Shitty thing is,
for legal purposes,
many motherfuckers woke up with shit missing. Money was power, got it in 2 hours. Sad thing
this is all alleged. Everything is alleged. It's
what can I say? That dark chest
social media
definitely changed the way that I observe life. For what it's worth, I can say it.
Social media gossip for the most part, but we're gonna talk about it a little bit tonight because
stick with it. You see someone you like, you better get with it.
Those are some strong allegations. I mean, not strong S-T-R-O-N-G, but strong S-E-R-O-N-G. I mean, given everything going on in just the regular run of things, we're talking, we're talking about the whole thing with Diddy and R. Kelly. And you just think at this point, again, and this is all alleged, right? But I am working on a interview. Because you know me, I like to go straight to the source. I'm trying to find some music. Yeah, I like to go straight to the source. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that situation aside, that's something that still needs to be talked about because that's some of the places where SA happens, right? We know what SA is. But again, there were some strong allegations made. Now, I'm going to put allegations up. Now, I am going to take out names right? Because again, I don't want to be. Sue me for real. Sue me. You can sue me at Welcome to Enter the Podcast, and you will probably win nothing because, you can get this equipment, I guess. You know what I mean? But and also we're going to talk about Mr. Larry Odom, ex-principal for Carpers Bay High School, in the news. Actually, I missed it, and it was brought to my attention, but the lawsuit, and we're going to do a little bit more than talk about the lawsuit and what's in the lawsuit, right? When I say we're going to do a little bit more than that, what I mean by that is that I unintentionally deleted it, but I have the actual lawsuit, and we're going to go through that lawsuit and look at some of the accusations that were made, because in that lawsuit, there's some accusations made, you know what I mean? Some of the folks who were named in the lawsuit, the current superintendent, Dr. Bethany Giles, Price, who's the superintendent who left. Also, Bill Gaskins is named in that lawsuit, but we'll get to that and get deep into that right now. But we need to know. I need this comment section to get to pop in, because again, boy, those are some strong. When I say strong, I'm talking about wrong, not strong. Strong allegations against your boy over there, Mr. B Flat. And again, they all allegations. I don't know, but I know if they're not true, that's he should probably be seeking some legal help, because it don't look good. And again, give me a second here, guys. I'm loading up this email that I just took off the board by accident. Again, shout out to the town of Andrews. I missed the night parade. If you were at the night parade, comment in the comment section. I was there, and if you got a picture, share it. Let us know how it went. I know last year was good, and it wasn't really. A lot of planning didn't go into it last year. It happened last year because of the weather. This year, it was planned. So again, I didn't get out there to see it, but I'm sure it was beautiful. Some of the images that I did see, the lights, seen the Riding Divas definitely had their bikes lit. Lit. Up. All right, let's get this pulled up. In the meantime, don't forget. Do not forget. Okay, if you are in charge of the event planning for your whatever your agency is or whatever, and you want to scale that up a little bit, check out this sponsor right now.
Welcome to Clean Feed, your gateway to elevated online events, specializing in multi-camera live streaming production. We redefine online content with superior quality. Elevate your online events with Clean Feed and stand out in the world of high-quality production. Join us for a seamless blend of technology and creativity. Clean Feed, high-quality streaming.
There you go. Like I said, high-quality streaming and all that good stuff. All right, I got it queued up. There's the lawsuit, and we'll get into it a little bit later. But again, we want to talk a little bit more about the situation with the gospel crooner in Georgetown County. And I'm gonna put up here. Let me get this set up right. It might take me a little second because I need to edit something, because again, these are all allegations. I don't know. Again, somebody can get in the comment section. I'm trying to reach out to this person who put it out there. So if you're watching, I did send you a friend request, sir. would like for you to come on here so we can talk about this right here. But I'm about to throw up some things. I mean, tell me, guys, is this something that goes untalked about? Is this one of them many things? One of them, well-known secrets that this type of thing happens with church members. Let's just be honest. Is this the kind of thing that's going on in churches? Don't want to put a blanket accusation out there, but that's what this person is highly associated with. So let me get this stuff up here again. You might say, man, this is somebody put an allegation out there. You either need to have some kind of legal action going on, but that's one of the tough things about being a man working with children, working around children. You got to be super careful and not put yourself in no situation where you can be approached about anything close to this. The first thing is not your children. So there's a level of separation that should be maintained. Okay, I don't care how good you feel about the kid and how well the kid, this and that, but as a man working around children, you have to be extra careful, extra careful. I mean, just look at the media. Look at. I mean, that's the number one take now. Sexual deviance. Can't control your parents. So when these things are alleged, you know what I mean? Is it like, remember the campaign, Believe All Women? Do we believe all alleged victims, possible victims, or do we ignore it and walk away from it? And I went to screenshotting because I was fine. It was, man, this is crazy. They coming at this man hard. He was attacking his. I think he has an online character, Lulu Bell. It was like Lulu Bell done got a new wig and all kind of stuff. And again, if this is not true, it's bad. This is it's bad. But again, sometimes you just got to defend yourself, or do not put yourself in a situation where anything like this can come up. And you're not slow. I mean, if you're looking around and you feel like, whoa, you know what I mean? Just don't get into it, and you won't have to defend yourself against it. Don't put yourself in a position to do that. You know what I mean? Not blaming. I'm not a victim blamer, but then this could be all a big hoax. This person could just be doing this because you have to ask, and it's the same way we ask, like in the Bill Cosby case and a lot of these cases that come back after time, over time. The question is, why now? Right? And that's a fair question because, again, the accusations are serial. I mean, very serial. So you got to ask. We could just, they just talking, Joe. That's just Facebook. I don't know. This person sounded pretty convincing. If that person is lying, then that person should be brought up on charges. Because there are laws in place, for doing this kind of thing. You feel what I'm saying? You just can't get up on here all willy-nilly, just saying what you want to say. I mean, we do it, but in this situation, you're talking about a prominent figure, a prominent individual. Okay, prominent black man. But I don't see a lot of people running to his defense. Is that the way people say, well, we kind of thought that anyway. You know what I mean? So when you start talking about church and kids and man, listen. It's a vulnerable place of vulnerability because the children are looking to the adults to lead them. You feel what I'm saying? They don't know about God. They don't come in this world knowing about God. Somebody teach them about that. Well, most of the other things that we get involved in. So the question still remains again, why at this time? You know, maybe this person comes back on and gives us a little more. Because again, you're not just accusing some random dude. This guy is, you know, whether you agree or not, this guy is prominent in Georgetown County. He's made a name for himself in Georgetown County. And right now, that name is under attack. I've even heard people say, "Oh, don't worry, there's gonna be more victims coming up." What? We got a whole little Diddy situation right there going on in the church. And I'm gonna say this: there's been no church named, so don't. I mean, sue me. I mean, you're just gonna be practicing. That's it. You're gonna be practicing. Unlike what's going on in this case right here with Larry Odom that we're gonna get into in a little bit. Oh, look here. Now that's why I like to put the paperwork for the lawsuits, because that's where the juice be. You got to get where the juice. What do they say? The tea. That way the tea be at, right? And so we'll see though. And I'm gonna go ahead and say this too, that a lot of folks are saying. I seen in the comment section. One person was saying, well, he's going to play the race card. And I don't think this lawsuit is primarily focused around race. Because, again, if what's alleged in this thing is true, if what's alleged is true, man, there's some Georgetown County school board, you got some splitting to do, right? Because I don't want to switch over too fast. I want to get up there and I want to read this whole thing. Why I'm asking, did Mr. B Flat hit a sour note? And Mr. B Flat, this is the platform for you, homie. So if you like, if you in the comment sections, right? Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna wait. Let me go ahead and do this right now. Okay. That's the thing about this platform right here. We ain't about to throw rock, hide, hand. No. We gonna stand right there at the fence and let you know we chunk them. We chunk them right across stage. But here, right here in the comment section, right? You can see this in the comment section. It's on YouTube. It's on Welcome to the Podcast. I'm gonna put it on my regular page. Go ahead and click that link and come on. Either or. It could be the victim or it could be the accuser. I don't care. I just want to know the story. We want the tea over here at Welcome to the Podcast. That's just basically what we are here for. Let's not play around with this. But again, this begs the question: does this type of thing happen in churches? Well, remember back in the ain't even back in the day, but remember the Bishop Eddie Long, that whole scandal that they had in Atlanta. All right, so it's not like this is a new thing that happens, but you got to be a damn fool to try to pull something like this off in this day and time. That's just my opinion, but let me get this thing here. I'm gonna put this in the script now, in the title. I'm gonna put a link in the title, and you are always welcome to come up on here and express your opinion, whatever it is, even if I don't agree with it. I mean, even if I don't agree with it, now I'm gonna tell you I don't agree with it, but I won't be disrespectful. I won't be rude. Okay, it's in the title on Facebook now. And I wish I could have Mr. Odom up, but I understand, we're in the middle of a legal proceeding, so that probably won't be the smartest thing, because I ain't coming to court with you. They ain't go, hey, you were on the Interesting Podcast. They're going to send me a subpoena and I'm going to dodge it. Just keeping it a buck. Just keeping it a buck. That's all I'm saying. I ain't going in there. Not for that. All right, so I'm about to put up the comments of the young man. I don't know who first. Let me read over this thing again before I put somebody's name out there who you supposed to be LD. All right, give me a second. Oh, yeah. Lord have mercy. He got the first and the last one up to me. Let me tamp that down. I mean, it ain't like we don't know who we talking about, but I'm just, this is what I do. I just ride around Facebook looking for mess. Yeah, seriously. I ride around there. That song say, I ride around and I'm getting it. I ride around and I'm getting it. I ride around and I'm getting it. It's mine. I'm in it. All right, let's see how we can get this thing out here. That ain't dark enough. Y'all see that? Y'all laugh at me. I'm not gonna do that. I know what I do. I'll put a sticker on it behind. Again, the link is in the chat. So if you feel like I'm talking about you and you want to defend yourself, that's the thing about this podcast right here. Click the link, boy. Come on, cross ya. Come on in. Matter of fact, man, listen, I ain't got time to be doing all this. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is. Y'all know who call his helmet to be flat. I'm just sharing what I found on Facebook. That's all. Y'all can be mad at me if you want. You got to be mad at something. So there you go. Yeah, and make sure you tune in this Tuesday, Real Talk Tuesday. Now, we don't do this on Tuesday now. I have guests over there on Tuesday, and I got to act, a little more appropriately. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. Yeah, and I've been experimenting with TikTok here in a little bit, y'all. So y'all, I'm gonna put my TikTok up. Y'all gotta come over there now. TikTok and Facebook, two different places now. My attitude over there is a lot different than it is over here. Okay, we're over here spreading information over there. Over there, I'm causing drama. So if you like the drama, you might want to follow me to TikTok, because I can tell you how drama it is. So I just came across the live feature, and I come off of being bad, and they give me a 24-hour off the top. As soon as I get it, it's like, we know you're gonna be messing up. But all right, let's get into it. Let's get into this right here, into why I'm asking the questions. And this is the allegations that were put out there. I'll put the name up there. You can go search it on Facebook for yourself. All right, again, I see plenty of people over here. Go ahead and hit the like button while it's still free, please. The next couple minutes, I'm going to be, if you haven't, hit the like button. In the next couple minutes, your account will automatically be charged. And that's cap, of course. Right, let's get into it. So, there goes the channel. Right, man, and that's the thing, man. I just be people be reporting. Leave me alone, Facebook. Man, stop bullying me. Thank you. Wherever that is, your account is safe. Wherever you are, your account is safe. These other people in here, two people, account is safe. Good. Good, you guys' account is safe. The rest of them, they want to be stingy with that like. Siri, do your thing. I don't even know Siri. I'm an Android type person. But here we go. All right, and this comes from a person by the name of Clyde Barrow. Right, Clyde Barrow makes the allegation Randy Gamble tried to groom me. Ooh, boy, those are strong. He didn't even say allegedly. He just said it straight up. Clyde Barrow, y'all see, go find him on Facebook. Go find he says he used to buy me weed and get me drunk and tried to say I've been watching gay porn on his laptop. Now, is that grooming? You know what I mean? I mean, because did you watch it? Were you watching it? I mean, is that grooming? Like, for real? Let's see what I could get real specific. Oh, yeah, you're going to have to do that because, I mean, you just threw that up there like that. You're going to have to get real, and we can take that S off of that and put Pacific on that. You got to get Pacific. You got to get real Pacific, bro. But who GAF anyway? We do. So you're going to have to tell us more. Green family still be having him around. Green family is, but you can hit the link and speak up anytime you like. We'll make him a Sunday plate before even thinking about me. Sounds hurt. The blood clot. And for all you non-Jamaican, that's a slur. Blood clot in. Oh no. He says the blood clot in his eye came from me. So now somebody get in the comment section and tell me, do he have a blood clot in the eye? Yeah, I socked that nigga with the A, not the ER. So I guess we're safe. She on top of my family disowning me. He the reason I went to the army. So he says he has more details, and I'm just going to say this for the streets. Now, I don't represent all the streets, but just a few streets. College, you're going to come a little bit more than that. Again, you can come on this podcast now. Keep in mind, you're going to be launching allegations at somebody that are very, 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 very criminal, okay? I ain't got nothing to do with it, but you can come on here, right? I'm not giving you permission to lie on this man or not. Now, I will go to court. Now, you try to get me in trouble because you done lie on this man, I'm going to go to court now. I ain't going to be no snitch. I'm going to be a witness. Matter of fact, I ain't going to snitch. I'm going to be a prosecution assistant. Yeah, man. He crazy. So one more time, let's look at this. And again, I would love these people to come on because this is a conversation we need to have throughout Georgetown County. Is this the type of thing that's going on in the churches? Or, that's unfair right there, what I just said. And the problem is because I associate him with the churches. That's my problem, right? Is that my fault? No, because that's the way he come across. That's his online persona. That's his, you go look at his Facebook and everything. Which I don't know if he still got that up right now. I tell you, boy. Must have been. What was that like today playing that keyboard? Move, sit down, get on out of my way. Move. Wonder what that conversation was like today. I mean, not even a conversation. I got my B flat right here. See, I bet I took a play that keyboard like this all day. Normally, he would play like this. Today, he's playing like this, yeah. He ain't miss a note today. That's crazy. What Charlemagne say? What them bus say? You need to come to the front of the congregation. Y'all need to tell him come on to the front of the congregation, Baba, because this thing ain't nice right there now. One more time, and we're gonna move on. All right, ain't no. Randy Gamble tried to groom me. Groom. Is that a nice word to say? SA? And what was your part in it? I was my man like, nah, I ain't trying to groom you. You the one that brought that. What if you just flip it on that? It'd be like, here, look, you just sent me these pictures and all this. Now you won't get on there and cap because what if it's just a lover squall, a lover spat that we're witnessing, and it just went public. You know what I mean? I don't know. They wouldn't click the link and come on and talk to me. So I have to patrol Facebook. It's insane. Insanity. So all right. Thank you for commenting, Summer Walker. That's what I wanted. Some dialogue in this, because I don't know. But you said you were talking about the young man making allegations. What about? Have you been listening to the whole thing? Have you been listening to my whole, or you just came in? Because if you just came in, then you probably need to go back and listen to the beginning part. Because again, in this situation, I have no dog in the fight. I have no dog in the fight. I just, hey Tiffany, I just, not knowing the facts, I've got to be fair. You know what I mean? Because we do live in a system where you are innocent until proven guilty. All right, listen to me finish. What about the accused not even trying to defend themselves? And I mean, sometimes you can't defend yourself against certain allegations. You know what I mean? Would it be smart for him to get on here if he had? I mean, I get what you're saying, because you know. But it goes back to not putting yourself in these type situations. But so I completely get what you're saying, you know what I mean? But does he have to defend it? Maybe he's looking at it as if, look, man, this is all, this guy mad. I didn't do nothing to him. Yeah, he may have watched some gay porn on his computer, but he never touched them. And when he was given the alcohol, he drank it. You know what I mean? He was a minor and all this other stuff like that. And we're talking about crimes, right? We're talking about crimes. But he was a child at the time. And again, these are all points that need to be flushed out. And that's a community thing, I guess, right there. You know what I mean? Could it be? I mean, let's look at both sides. Could it be that there is no allegation, that there is no truth to what he's saying, and that's why people are kind of looking the other way? Because I don't think people genuinely would be complicit with something like that. You know, I just don't think that's. Again, and I don't know, because I don't know the individuals involved. I know it spilled out on Facebook, and it made me think, well, you know what? Because this kind of thing probably, if it, you know, it's probably it's a Catholic church. You know what I mean? So it's not like this thing ain't happening or never happened. I just want to, and that's why I said, you know, he has an opportunity to come on, a grown man wants to admit to something like that. Not no self-respecting grown man, but what grown man does something like that? So, you know what I mean? And you're saying as the that starts a whole nother conversation. And I'm assuming that you're saying that the victim, you know, as a grown man, he's embarrassed, and I'm sure that's a part of it. But the reality is, his silence is compliance. I mean, he is essentially, and this is again with me not knowing all the facts, it can be construed as if your silence, because people say that, well, why would you sit there knowing he's doing this to people and you not say nothing? Because you're embarrassed, but you allow this person to continue to, and that's what I kind of picked up you talking about the boy. And as a man, no, who would want to admit this? If this is something that somehow he eventually got by, but obviously he needs to deal with it because it came out. And then that's the thing about different traumas. And I mean, I can admit to that I go to counseling now. So, you know, and you talking about a person who thought that was weak, who thought that was, you know what I mean? Who thought that was not real. That doesn't help. And so obviously this person is, you know what I mean? And that's why I'm talking about it, is so that we can have a larger conversation, so that we can help those who are kind of trapped by shame, right? They need to, you know, it'd be good if they could fight through that. Again, I've never been through that, so I'm just speaking. I'm just giving you my opinion. I don't work in that field, you know what I mean? But at a point, you know what I mean, you gotta be brave for the other people. By that person not saying nothing, that emboldens this freak, allegedly. Because from what I gathered on social media, this wasn't the only, you know, this is the first time that these type of allegations have been brought up. So, okay, what happened the first time? Oh yeah, I did see something where he did say that. Again, it's community. Who around here is not listening to this little boy saying, hey, this grown man is trying to do something inappropriate with me? Who turns away from that? He don't sing that good, man. I promise you that. He don't sing that good. He know the songs, he know how to keep a tune, but ain't nobody signing him to sing that. So what's the draw? What would be your assessment, Summer? Because it seems as if you're close. You're sounding like you're closer to the situation than I am. What would be a reason why do you think that people would ignore that and let this happen again, allegedly? And don't mince my words, right? Don't hit me with the victim shaming thing, because I'm not a victim shamer, but I do have to ask logical questions, right? I've went through that on TikTok with all these different words and phrases of, no, I'm just saying what I think. I'm not. How am I shaming this person by asking a simple question like, bro, like, I mean, and I mean, because on the other side of that, and if I'm a victim shamer, then he's a victim creator. You feel what I'm saying? Because his silence is violence. You know, and again, that's not why I'm here to do that, and I'm not here to parse out those, you know, those situations that are out there like that. it's been happening for years? Obviously not. Right? Obviously, it's somebody's having fun doing it. Because if it's been happening as much as people have been saying and indicating on this thing, then the community ain't shit. The churches ain't crap. The churches that this is happening at ain't crap. The preachers in the church that this is happening at, clowns. If in fact it's happening as frequent as we're saying. There again, I mean, what is all these other people that's lifting him up not seeing that? You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, that's been plaguing our community for a long time. I agree, 100% agree. But again, man, this is a situation. And I appreciate the comments, Summer. But you would think, after being accused of something like that, he'd come out. Ain't no way that dude was a liar. That happens. We'll see how it plays out. Again, maybe it just goes back to being quiet, and then, some years later now, another person will come out and dealing with that trauma, they'll come out. But like you said, he could come on this podcast and defend himself. I don't know how much it would help, but you're welcome. You're welcome. All right. So in another story that is rips at the core in the heart of Georgetown County, is a situation again that I spoke of earlier about former principal of Carver's Bay, Larry Odom. You can see right here. Here is the actual lawsuit. And I will put a link. Once I finish this video, I'll put a link in there so you guys can go and pull it up for yourself. All right, and it says here, in the state of South Carolina, Georgetown County, Larry Odom plaintiff versus Georgetown County School District, Keith Price, Bethany Giles, and William Gaskins defendants. All right, and as you see here, it's your normal gotcha thing. So Mr. Larry's being represented by Bonnie I practiced this the whole time. Travaglio Hunt. It's the Hunt Law LLC, attorney for the plaintiff. These guys are located out of Charleston, South Carolina. So one of many George seats against Georgetown County. All right, in the lawsuit here, it says the claimant and jury demand the pursuit plaintiff Larry Odom by and through his attorney, Bonnie Hunt of the Hunt Law LLC, does hereby complain against the defendants Georgetown County School District, Keith Price, Bethany Giles, and William Gaskins as follows. Nature of action. The action brought pursuant to the law of the United States of America. This action is brought pursuant to Title 7 of the Civil Rights Act in 1964 as amended, 42 U.S.C. 2000E, and all that other good stuff. The jurisdiction of this court is invoked to secure protection and redress deprivation of rights, meaning depriving somebody of their rights by federal law and state law, which grants rights, which rights provide for injunctive and other relief for illegal discrimination in employment. This action brought pursuant to the Civil Rights Act 42 U.S.C. United States Code Section 198. All right, and that's just kind of breaking it down. The parties, the plaintiff, okay, and that's who the parties are, which is gives you a breakdown of the plaintiff, who Larry Odom is. Plaintiff Larry Odom is an individual who all times relevant herein. Then the defendants, again, you see here Keith Price, Bethany Gaskins, and Georgetown County School District. Let's get into some of the meat of what this is all about, right? Because all this stuff is procedural, and I'm running across it now. Okay, yeah, now we're getting into the procedural, some of the things that Mr. Odom is alleging that Georgetown County did. Let's go through this right here real fast. All right, let's get through this right here, man. This says here that Larry Odom, the former principal of Carvers Bay Early College and Career High School, has filed a lawsuit against the school district, alleging his termination was the result of discrimination. Right? The 30-page lawsuit filed November 7th. You see it on the screen there. Gaskins, Now, it says here that Odom was let go in June without any explanation from the district. A press release issued after his termination only stated that his leadership was no longer needed. And in the lawsuit, they point out that in 2022, 2021, and 2020, in 2020, 2021, and 2022, and 2023, Mr. Odom was nominated for Administrator of the Year, the lawsuit states. His firing came 3 months after the school board voted unanimously to approve his 2024-2025 contract. In the time after his new contract was approved, Odom removed basketball coach Jeff Mezzatesta, more commonly known as Coach Mez. After Odom was replaced, Mez was reinstated as basketball coach. In the suit, Odom says he was fired because he had filed a federal lawsuit against the district in May of 2023, and that lawsuit was dismissed in federal court. In the new lawsuit, Odom alleges he was fired after he reported further discrimination and differential treatment, saying he was discriminated against based on his race and sex. He notes he was replaced by a female. There were Caucasian teachers and staff that refused to work with me and bypassed the chain of command. It's just confusing. They were not disciplined for their infraction and refusal to follow the policies of the employer. The suit states about his decision to remove Mez as basketball coach. Odom said he also wanted to fire him from his teaching position, but the school board refused his request. So, I mean, it's a lot that I don't know. So let's just continue to read it. Mez should have been terminated from his employment long ago. And this is a quote. But the school district board were friends with him and protected him. That's a strong allegation. That despite his actions and inappropriate behavior, Odom alleges in the suit, Meza Testa's actions included met with staff member from the middle school, and told him an expletive, him and his family, that they were crap because his son did not make the basketball team. He also alleges that Mez had funds go to his Cash App, that's embezzlement, when it should have been going to the Booster Club's Cash App account. Staff saw this, and Mr. Odom sent admin staff to put an end to it. The suit states Odom also alleges Mez allowed students to have, and if you got little kids in the room, you might want to cover their hair, a sexual encounter in the classroom, which resulted in no discipline. I've heard this come up before. On video, that's crazy. On video, with kids having oral sex in the classroom while he was present. The students were put into an alternative school, so somebody did something. The kids were disciplined, and this happened. Now, you can say, hey man, what were you doing to let it get that far? He could have been distracted. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But that's wild if that's on video. On video with the kids or sex or president, the students were put in alternative school. The students being put in alternative school says a lot. Allowed to come back. He was allowed to come back to work. Okay, when we went over all of his incidents, Dr. Giles said, "This is on Mr. Price." The suit continues. Mr. Odom tried his best to rehabilitate this guy and get him on the right track. He's been to the school so long, he believes that he's untouchable, the suit states. Mr. Odom, quote, prayed with him, counseled him, and there are even witnesses that Mr. Odom met with him on Saturday in an attempt to help him. Odom said his termination was because Mez is Caucasian. These actions by the employer showed further favoritism by Keith Price for Caucasian employees versus African American employees. That's the old superintendent, Keith Price. And he's alleging that he was biased to Caucasian employees over African American employees. The suit states. Odom said his employer subjected him to severe and pervasive hostile and man, what's wrong with you tonight? Odom said his employer subjected him to severe and pervasive hostile work environment. And I read that wrong again. Subjected him to a severe and pervasive hostile work environment. A big word, A. No reasonable person would tolerate the working conditions that I was subjected to. Odom also feels he was fired because he expressed concerns about the way money for his school was being spent. In 2022, Carvers Bay and 4 other local schools were awarded a federal grant funding to establish magnet schools. He said he questioned why predominantly white schools were receiving more grant money than predominantly black schools. He voiced his concerns to several people, including Price Giles, Magnet School Assistant Program Director Constance May, and Assistant Superintendent for Finance Lisa Johnson. Keith Price refused to provide Mr. Odom with an explanation and began a campaign to get rid of Mr. Odom, the suit alleges. Price left the district on June 30th to take a school superintendent's job in Lexington. Giles was promoted to the position in September. Odom is asking to be awarded economic damages, future economic damages, lost wages, future lost wages, lost benefits, future lost benefits, compensatory and consequential damages. He's being represented by attorney Bonnie Hunt. And again, when I get off here, I'm going to provide you guys a link to this whole deal right here, this whole lawsuit right here. For show. Thomas, what's up, man? Been a minute, brother. Let's see what we got here. Well, my generation will be the one to change it. You heard Cat Williams say that thing this year. 2024 is up. All of these shady people like that, 2024, and this year ain't over yet, it's up. So I'm with you on that. All right, people like Lindsey Graham. People like Lindsey Graham, Timmy, Go On Scott, don't care anything about people with kids because they don't have. And so you have to ask yourself about the voter. I mean, you bringing up a point here about they don't have any children themselves. Should that be a requirement for certain leadership positions? Whether or not you have kids or not? It's a fair question, right? I mean, you can't discriminate against somebody because they have kids or because they don't have kids, but it's still a question. Obviously, because my man Thomas, they shut down Super Chick Briggs, asked the question. But again, man, listen, I'm getting tired now. We'll touch back on this subject because I got a feeling that it's not going to go away like right away like that. But we definitely going to touch back on it, man. Again, shout out to my man Diddy. I know after the holidays, this usually happens, man. People really start to go visit grandma, granddad, or mom and dad, and they this is when I get busy this time of year because people go home and realize mom and dad is living in an infestation. So if that's the case.
Are you tired of pesky bed bugs ruining your nights? Say goodbye to those annoying bugs with our effective and safe bed bug heat treatment. Our service is fast, reliable, and eco-friendly. With our treatment, you'll be able to sleep peacefully without worrying about those pesky bugs anymore. Don't suffer through another night of uncomfortable sleep. Book your appointment now and get ready to say hello to a better night's sleep.
Welcome to Clean Feed, your gateway to elevated online events, specializing in multi-camera live streaming production. We redefine online content with superior quality. Elevate your online events with Clean Feed and stand out in a world of high-quality production. Join us for a seamless blend of technology and creativity. Clean Feed, high-quality streaming.
Also, listen, if you know anybody or you are having a wedding and you're interested in live streaming that wedding, please go ahead and go over here. Let me pull this up on the screen here. And think about, I know this was popular during COVID, but still, people have weddings where family members won't be able to make it and all that good stuff. live streaming is an option, and I mean high quality live streaming, not just somebody there with a cell phone. Which I mean, you can get some good stuff with that. Definitely go over here to Clean Feed and check that out. Listen, I'm out here. Y'all have a good night.